Okay, now let's talk about some recent shit that's gone down in the little brain-dead troll quasi-ranter community. Recently I became aware of a little situation revolving around Emery, Marbles, and Ranterinshades. Now you already know how I feel about Emery and Marbles. How do I feel towards Ranterinshades? Well, I don't know anything about the guy. I can't say shit because I don't really know anything about him. I haven't watched any of his videos just because he doesn't really appeal to me. His style of doing things just doesn't seem quite as interesting to me as other people's approaches. I have had a bit to drink. It's my birthday. I felt like I needed to unwind a little bit after work. I passed out for a little bit after getting home from work. But I am drinking responsibly. I did not drive home. But still, according to both David and Lachlan, who have both told me merely 25 minutes apart, I spoke to both of them yesterday about this. And they were both able to confirm that Ranterinshades and Emery got into some sort of conflict, to where Emery had revealed the fact that Ranterinshades had a YouTube channel to Ranterinshades' family. Now, why that matters, or why they would really give a fuck, is beyond me. But apparently Ranterinshades responded by leaking an edited dick pic that Emery had made, which basically was this stupid, trollish, just plain retarded bullshit, where he had edited his dick to look like a plane crashing into the fucking Twin Towers, which was fucking stupid and offensive and just flat out fucking retarded, but that's besides the point. Thing is though, even though he did something that's clearly retarded and clearly stupid, that does not exactly mean that apparently Brian Mueller, a person who was an outside party of the conflict, had actually gotten a hold of the image, removed his editing, and had apparently circulated it to Ranterinshades to try to get one over on Emery. Now again, I personally think Emery's a fucking idiot. But I don't really have any respect for Ranterinshades either, because of the fact that he was willing to do that. To try to silence someone instead of just not giving a fuck. I'm a third party. I'm completely neutral to the whole conflict. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, whatever the fuck happens. Because at this point, it's just bullshit that I don't really give a fuck about. Thing is though, it's basically come down to whoever can shit on someone else the hardest and whoever can get the most damaging potential piece of false information or legitimate information wins. And honestly, it's shit like this that makes being part of the community not even worth the fucking effort. Because at this point it just shows that people are just trying to shit on each other or just trying to fuck with each other to try to get a leg up on each other. And honestly, that's just not who I am. I'm not interested in it. Like, this video is made simply being a neutral party who sees from the perspective outside of the conflict and says that both sides have done something equally fucked up to each other, that neither one of them are worse than the other. Because whether Emery wants to admit it or not, he did that to himself. The fact that he did that with his own dick, supposedly, willingly and of his own volition, shows that he didn't really consider what would happen if someone got a hold of it, or simply did not give a fuck. Honestly, that's all there is to it. It's basically, he did this, and then he did that. It's just gonna be one long tit-for-tat list of exchanges, at which point, nothing will get fucking done. It's not gonna accomplish shit. It's not gonna get anyone to stop. I mean, I could acknowledge the massive amount of hypocrisy that Emery seems to expect other people to just ignore, but that's it. Doom out.